just about set. Getting the nod in this one, Todd Anderson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Douglas Nishi leading things off and takes a strike. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alfonso getting ready to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a ground ball. Basallo takes it himself. One out in the top of the first.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Stepping in, Winston Rivas. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Fastball for a strike. Anderson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. To the right side. Throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Left that down in the zone. It's hard 99, but you talk about guys that have been able to adjust to higher velocities. You got to make sure that you are riding it up just a little bit more in the zone.
And here's the first baseman, Kenny Hamlin.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's to third, and that chance handled. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles coming up. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And here comes Tommy Edman. Anderson back to work. Late swing fouled off. Anderson, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. Outside.
Nope, outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The shortstop, Bryce Rayner.
Digging in, Bryce Rayner. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting it, the second baseman, Sal.
Now it's the second baseman. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. There's your strike. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Rainer, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Snap throw to first. Rainer dives back in safely. And now it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count's full. On the ground, 2 ball. Basallo tossed to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Theo Gillen. That's in there. 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and a foul ball. Outside low, going to count 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So the batting order turns over. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Douglas Nishi. Doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. No outs. Runner on second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ray Alfonso.
Hey!
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1. One ball, two
This
strikes.
one in the dirt. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Count full.
In the dirt, blocked. And now the lefty. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Winston Rivas.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Breaking ball misses down and away. Out to short, Volpe. Slings it across, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, Kenny Hamlin.
And now Kenny Hamlin. He's 0 for 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having
those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going, it made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Carroll snags it. That's out number 2.
Now back, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Edman, 35 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And now 2-0. And that's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they go quietly there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Anderson back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Here's the second baseman. He hit into a double play his first time up. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low. Now 2-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Now here is Theo Gillen. Doubled his first time up. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at 100
No
miles
ball,
an hour.
2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Douglas Nishi.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ray Alfonso next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Winston Rivas next to hit for the Rays. First offering and it just misses.
Nope.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. That's the 3rd. Feeds to 2nd. Out there. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
1st and 3rd, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Vierling, 1 for 2. That clips a corner. Two out, space is empty.
That's a ball.
And it is 2-1.
2-1.
And that drops in for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on.
The count is full.
And there's ball
Nope,
4.
that's down. Ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Todd Anderson gives way. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Coming on for the Orioles, Tyler McGill. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Anderson got into the 6th inning and turned in an okay showing.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and he can be proud of that. They may not have gotten the win, but I'm sure his teammates appreciate the effort he gave.